Alright, today's the day. I gotta hook up the vacuum line to the vacuum modulator on the transmission, straight to manifold vacuum. Take it off the ramps, start it up, warm it up, and make sure there's no air in the cooling system, and see if it'll move. Here we go. All right, so I was thinking to here somehow, somewhere, but I think this is water. That plate underneath the carburetor goes into the heater core looking. So I think this right here, I'm gonna take this Allen out and see if I can find a fitting to put the hose onto. I don't see any other vacuum for the coming off the manifold, so yeah. So the whole thing came out. I'm gonna put it in the vise and take this Allen out and find a fitting. I gotta go find a fitting with that thread with a 1/4-inch barb piece. Alright, ran to the store. This is the piece. Came off the car. 1/4-inch to 1/4-inch elbow, 1/4-inch barb, and 1/4-inch hose. Put it back on the car. Fitting. Going down there. It's all a mess, but it'll get better. Alright. So I got it down through here underneath this line over the top. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? No. Over the top. Got this little clip right into the modulator, so should be able to shift and all that good stuff. I got fluid in it. Drive shaft, straight pipe. Take this off. Yeah. Oh, it's welded. I'll pry that off and take it off the blocks, set her on the ground, see if she'll move. start it up. Battery plugged in. See if it'll go into gear. Looks like I need more trans fluid. There's nothing on the stick already. It was full when I started up. I think it's circulating and everything now, so I need some more. Well, I gotta fix this. What? Oh, I need to fix that. Nope. That weird buzzing sound goes away. back at idle. Got some smokage over here. Check the fluid one more time. Yeah, the stick is dry. Barely a little bit on the end. I have to get some more fluid. That's a good sign that the pump in there is working that I replaced. So, and I almost went into gear. Warmed up. Sounds great. Gotta put some air in this tire, man. I check all the airs, all the tires. Alright, so I started getting some fluid in here. I thought at first it might have been some water, but I'm like, what the hell? Where the hell is it coming from? From right there. For my oil pressure. Oil pressure. It's oil. Ugh, dang it. So now I gotta mess with that real quick. I'm gonna take it out of there so I can get at that easier. Alright, so I got to that point where I found the oil leak. I ended up fixing it. For some reason I didn't record it, probably because I got excited that I was going to be driving it, and I had a couple more quarts of transmission fluid I put in there, and I drove it up and down the street a few times, shifted gears, perfect. Sounded great. I'll get some footage of driving, what it sounds like going up and down the road some other time, but yeah, I was able to get it. But so I was diving into the electrical, and coming to find out, all the wires coming out of the steering column for the blinkers, I need to hook up those wires I think for my brake lights to work, because nothing's working, and it looks like it feeds through there and then back out to the tail lights. So I need to figure that out. And so I took the steering wheel off, and I looked at all the wires, and everything was cut. So as I was here sitting, I've been waiting for this steering column for a minute, and it's Monday night, about to watch Monday Night Football, and it showed up. A lot of that's inside there was missing. And the column that I have in the car is missing this little plate right here, and all these wires are cut. So hopefully this works out. It should. And I was also, for the blinker, that little barrel nut that the blinker arm screws into was missing on mine. So the only thing though right here is this wire. I'm guessing it's for the horn, and that one's cut, so I'm gonna have to use some parts off of the old one and put it in here. So yay.